Hey guys, Jamiy, and today on Roblox we're playing some more Loomian, like I said, as you can see on the screen right now. And today we're going to go over Odasho. Works very similar to Pro Pay, but it has more that it can do than Pro Pay, which is really cool. It has so much utility. I mean, Spreezy was the best Loomian that was added in with the Sweet Retreat, which is kind of funny because, yeah, didn't really think it would turn out that way, but it turned out to be really good. So also, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, and if you guys are new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. I do Loomian Likes content every single day, and that being said, let's hop into the video then. Okay then, I'm going to hop into the Odasho then, and how I'm going to be using it then. So, for the personality, we're running very clever, just making our range defense like as high as we want to make it. Then we have frail and sluggish. We aren't going to be using melee attacks, and we don't really care about speed because we have defensive priority as our secret ability, so we lose speed anyway. The item, Drop of Youth, is a pre-evolution. You're probably going to want Drop of Youth on like most pre-evolution Loomians anyway. For the ability, like I said, defensive priority, really good. Makes it like really bulky. I mean, it can still get hit pretty hard because it has got like middling defenses, but tied with Drop of Youth and defensive priority, you get like some pretty high numbers sometimes. Anyway, for the moves, similar to Spreezy, it has so many moves. There's a reason why from Pokemon, like every other game similar to Pokemon, some monsters, some creatures end up having something called a 4-move syndrome, which basically means you have so many moves that you want to have, but because you have like a restrictions in Pokemon, also Loomian Legacy, and I think Temtem as well, you can only carry 4 moves, which on some Loomians like Odasho, and Spreezy, it kind of sucks because like you could potentially want to run Dodge, you could want to run Poison Barbs, or Odasho has Poison Barbs. So yeah, if you want to run it similar to Pro Pay, you could just run the exact same as Pro Pay with Sap Plant and take off Return Sender for Poison Barbs instead. But you probably want to use like another Loomian, like maybe Dorigo, to set Poison Barbs for you, so you actually don't have to like worry about taking up a move slot, because Return Sender is actually one of your main moves on Odasho. So for this set, basically we have Pestilence, potentially trapping something. This actually works really good for like Stratosaurs. So for example, I'll use Stratosaur as an example. You can trap Stratosaur in, then you can Sap Plant it because Stratosaur is really beefy, so you can actually start getting health back from it. Yes, like it's like a Pro Pay, but it can actually get health back. What? Pro Pay wishes it could have Sap Plants, but it can Sap Plant, get some health back, which is really nice. Make it actually like live quite a lot longer than something like a Pro Pay can. And it actually provokes. So for Stratosaur, if you provoke it, now it can't Metal Shriek you. It can't perch on you, so it can't heal itself. It can't swap out because you've Pestilenced. You're getting health back from it because you Sap Planted them. So now the thing that the Stratosaur can do is hit you with like Air Blades, for example, or Reflection Burst, or Metal Blast. And what do you have on your Odasho now? Return to Sender. So you can actually hit the Stratosaur harder than it's hitting you, which is really cool, honestly. That is so cool. For the TPs, as one for the generic set, 192 health. Basically maxing out your health as much as possible, but keeping it odd because you are a bug type. 200 range defense. It's just, I'm just wanting to max out the bulk as much as possible. We have 12 energy, which at level 50 gives us 205 energy, which I think is for like 3 Sap Plants and like 2 Pestilences, I believe, or just like a mixture, whatever else we want to use. And other than that, we just slap the rest into the melee defense. We don't really care about any other stat because we aren't really using them. Although I will say, I'm gonna max out the range defense, but it's up to you really. For like Ayit, he made it so he just was free shotted by the hardest hitter in the game, Muchune. So you can drop the range defense because if the higher you make it, the less when the range attackers hit you, they're gonna do less damage, which means you do less damage back to them with Return to Sender. So if you want to take a complete advantage of Return to Sender, you might want to lower the range defense down a little bit, so things are hitting you a little bit harder, which means you get to hit them a little bit harder. It's up to you, though. I'm going to try this, just make it a complete range tank, kind of like Sedimaz. And then we said, stop to the battles then now. It's a really fun Loomian, I'm not gonna lie. Okay then, hopping into the first battle then. So, gonna see how well Odasho does okay, so I think it's going to be pretty good. I just got to find a lot of range attackers, and I see a couple. I mean, I don't actually know if Cycle Slap affects it. If it does, I mean, hey, sounds pretty good to me. I'm actually kind of curious about that one, because that's actually something that I'm not too sure. Gobidebic and Luminami. Not really too many range attackers, unfortunately, but that's fine. Like, we have melee tanks, so I think we'll be fine. Actually, do I want this? Probably not, actually. Probably don't really want to bring this, because, yeah, Earthquake, Mind, Earthquake. I mean, so I don't think I really need it. Okay, I'm gonna go with this. I want to bring the Volcaloa, not gonna lie, to like maybe a late game sweep, but I'm gonna try this. Actually leads off with the Icicle. Interesting. Probably, what? Wait, are they gonna click Bane of Haste? Why would they click Bane of Haste here? I'm gonna go for a Primal Slash, so actually, I should keep a track. Actually swaps out straight away. Interesting. Into the Loomian. Should have gone for Slapdown. But Icicle and Loomian. I kind of still want to go for a Slapdown, but not really worth it. Let's go into Odasho and see. Hope. It's a range attacking Loomian. So yeah, I think here, I don't think he had any plant types. Also defensive priority. So that's why I didn't really bother about like going for like a 0 speed Odasho, because I mean, it doesn't really matter since it's gonna get a speed decrease anyway. Yeah, that didn't really do too much at all. Nice. Okay, here I think I click Sap Plants just so I can start getting health back, and then I can Pestilence it, or maybe I should Pestilence and then Sap Plants. Let's go for the Pestilence. Whatever swaps out, actually stays in. Actually, Soft Water. Oh boy, this is gonna be pretty good then. This is gonna be pretty good, because now we actually trapped them in. They might have Flash and Flee, we don't really know yet, but I think we saw Flash Pulse or Gamma Pulse. I think it was Flash Pulse that we actually saw, not Gamma Pulse, but hey. Now they're trapped in, I'm gonna go for the Pestilence. No. Since I'm going for the Pestilence, I'm going to go for the Sap Plant now, so I'm actually getting health back from them. Maroon is going to be annoying because it drains energy, and Odasho's energy is very specific, so I didn't have to like worry about that, but oh well. Anyway, I like how I went for Soft Water, not Rejuvenate, and a very interesting choice there, man. A very interesting one. Also, he has Kabunga Coffee. Also, very interesting. Okay. I could go for Provoke, preventing him from going for like more healing moves, but I'm gonna go for the Return to Sender. It's actually a pretty cheap move. I actually forgot that Return to Sender's like 25. Submerge. Why did you? What, bruh? Why? Why did you have to go for the melee attack, man? Why? Actually, is my range defense higher? Because the base melee defense is higher, but actually no, the range defense is slightly higher now, which actually is good. Well, no point going for Return to Sender here because, I mean, yeah, I'm just going to go for the rest then, just like try and get as much energy back as I can. I need him to hit me. That's not going to do like any damage, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure like Maroon did more than that. At least I'm hoping so, so he goes for Maroon and I can hit him. Okay, so I think Pestilence might have worn out. I'm going to go for Return to Sender, see what he's going to do. Going to go for Maroon. There we are, okay. Come on. It does actually critical hit me, which is actually good for me, because now I do more damage. Yes! Okay. Okay, I'm gonna throw it out there as well. I don't try to make all of the bug, like, pre-evolutions good. I wanted to try, like, when the game first came out, I thought, hey, you know, defensive priority sounds like a pretty cool ability, a pretty unique ability. Let me try and give it to Propin Cunucopia to try and like maybe like make more Loomians viable early on, because we don't have that many Loomians like all. I'm gonna go into, he's probably gonna click Ice, so I should not go into Nimra here. I'm gonna go back into Dargo here then. So that was like why I gave Propin Cunucopia defensive priority. But there's an issue. We have so many bug types compared to everything else. Like, for example, the Hydrina. I didn't mean to make Bezel do like really like. I wanted it to be usable, but it honestly looks pretty good. I haven't done a video on it yet. I eventually will get around to doing it. I'm gonna click slap down here to the. Of course, it stays in this time. Of course, you stay in this time, man. And you don't even have an item. Why do I even bother sometimes, man? Why do I even bother sometimes? I was gonna Primal Slash then. Okay, I'm just gonna Primal Slash and get some. I should have brought... Because I'm trying to swap my team out a little bit as well, I don't have Gobidemic. Gobidemic would be nice here so I can try and get some hard recovery. Oh, he actually missed. So I can actually get some hard recovery on my Odasho. I gotta try and get the Odasho in and get a Sap Plant on before I die. Also, please don't KO me. Please, come on, give me a break. Actually, if you do, that's fine, I guess. Okay, that's fine. I gotta try and get a rest off flow at some point, which don't know if that's possible. Anyway, I just go Luminami down into the Gobidemic. that's fine. We're just gonna go for the, actually, I think I just let him KO me. I'll try going to Odasho, take an Air Blade. I'm pretty sure I can take one of them, and then just return to sender. He actually has Air Blade. Oh, please, please, just hit me, okay? Just hit my Odasho. So, yeah, this is gonna be very fun. And also Odasho, I mean, Spreezy is a pretty good Loomian. I'm not gonna lie, like, I had to, like, rush Spreezy because I didn't have that much time to, like, really work on it. And honestly, it turned out to be the best. It turned out to be the best. New Loomian in the Sweet Retreat, which is really, really cool. And also Odasho, like, is another memeable pre-evolution. Okay, that actually didn't really do much damage. I kind of want to get a Sap Plant off, but it's a Gobidemic. It doesn't really do damage. So, yeah, I feel like I should probably save the Odasho, but yeah, I'll save the Odasho. I might be able to, like, get Sap Plant something else, and then try and get more health back on something else, like my Meditoad, for example. I could Sap Plant something, swap into my Meditoad. If it's something fat and beefy, well, if it was like Luminami, I could get like a good amount of health back, for example. Yeah, swapping out into the Tyrex is not terrifying. Oh my gosh, Meditoad, I love you, man. You hit so hard. It's so good sometimes. We'll go into Garbantis here then. So yeah, so Spreezy will end up being out really, really good. Odasho, like, Odasho is similar to Prope in a different way. It has got Poison Barb, so you can set Poison Barbs and you could, like, do your stall tactic, I guess. But it has so much utility, and it actually has offensive presence. Whereas, should I click Patringram here? I'm just going to click Clay Slap in case Gobidemic comes back out. Okay, that's fine. So, like, Prope, it doesn't have any form of healing. The only thing that Prope does, you send it out, you click Poison. If you can Pestilence them, Trap them in, good. You can give it the Airblade variant, just for Garbantises, so Garbantis doesn't beat you 1v1, because, let's be honest, most people use Garbantis because of how good it is, and you can't blame them. Garbantis is just that good. Like, similar reasons for, like, why Spreezy is really, really good, just different utility, really. Although they basically do, like, the exact same job, just they can hit slightly different Loomians. So, I mean, that's really, really good. And then for Odasho, it's similar. It can do the same thing that Prope does with Poison Barbs, although you gotta try and scare out whatever's on the field so you can actually start poison stalling things. But it has different utility. It has a way of healing itself. It has Provoke, so also for Prope, if it gets hit with Provoke, it's kind of done. All of its moves are Provoke, unless you have Airblade, but that is only good for Garbantis, which is why we have to run Airblade to beat Garbantis. But then it has offensive presence with Return to Sender. So if it's like range bulky enough to, like, take a couple of hits, it can deal massive damage back. But there is a price. It depends on how high you want to make your range defense. I just max mine out. I just want it to be like an overall range tank, and I can also pressure them offensively. If I lowered it a little bit low, so Gobidemic hit me a little bit harder, I could have actually two-shotted it rather than a free-shot, which is also pretty cool. I'm just going to go for the Clay Slap here. So I just want to throw that out there. You don't need to run max range defense. You can lower it enough. I mean, on his, just made the range defense high enough just to tank 3 Muchun Raging Howls? I'm not actually too sure what move it actually tanks, but basically, he gave it enough range defense just to, like, tank the hardest Citra in the game. Oh, that actually got a crit, dang. I honestly didn't think that would one-shot me, not gonna lie, but it clearly did. Well, back into Odasho then, I guess. I'm just gonna, I wanna throw a Sap Plant, I guess. I mean, he only has, I don't really know what he's gonna do. I kinda just wanna hit him. Also, I have Meditoad left, right? Yeah, I should be fine. So I'm gonna just click Sap Plant. I wanna say, actually, they'll go for the Air Blades. That's fine, because they can't actually use a move this turn, so I get my Sap Plant off. I can go for the, I could go for the Provoke, I guess, but I don't think it's really worth it here. I'm gonna go for the Pestilence, just to also get a little bit more chip damage, and then I click Return to Sender, and the Gobidemic should go down. So yeah, Odasho is really, really cool. It's like similar to Prope, and like kinda, you can run it similar, but it's really, really good for different reasons than Prope, which is really cool in my opinion. That's like really cool. So yeah, Odasho, pretty cool Loomian, and also we take out the Gobodemic. So if your like team is really weak to range defense, like range attackers, and you're like tired of using Sedimars, because I mean, let's be honest, a lot of people use Sedimars. Like Malmuk's like a good range tank. You can run Odasho, and it can put pretty good offensive pressure on them as well, just for attacking. Okay, which is kind of funny. Anyway, swap into another one. Okay then, got another battle. I picked my team because as you can tell, there's no music. I don't know why right now, but the game is just kind of bugged, and whenever you forfeit, I thought it was just like, oh, whenever you forfeit a battle, the music just stops, but whenever you finish a battle, even if you win, you lose, you forfeit, lay forfeit, the music just kind of stops playing until you get into another one. Anyway, he didn't have any way to get rid of Babs. I kind of want to click Babs, and also if I have Babs, Odasho gets even more damage, which is really nice. Although clicking Slapdown here would be also really good for the Meditoads. But again, I kind of want to test out if Odasho actually can beat Meditoad, because does Cycle Slap count as a... I mean, it should, right? I think. I'm gonna go for the Babs though. He actually stays in, that's kind of insane. I think I might... Nah, if it's Cycle Slap, I'm so dead. Actually, Tasers. That's not too bad. I mean, Meditoad is pretty damn slow. I only really need one Babs. I mean, I could be greedy, go for two Babs. He has got Avitrust, so he could potentially have Gust. I'm gonna click Slapdown here low. And see really what he's gonna do, but I just want one layer Babs just for a little bit more damage. And that's all we really need. Like, if I click Return Sender and it's like just barely outside like a 2-shot, hopefully that Poison Babs with the Sap Plant and the Pestilence can like help me out a little bit, so we'll see how it goes. So, gonna click Slapdown here. No, I got paralyzed. I'm gonna get hit super hard now, right? Cycle Slap, yeah. Actually, it doesn't really do that much. That is, well, we can tell it's not Cycle, it's not Specialization because he has Tears, so probably Watcher, I would imagine. It might have actually done more damage if I didn't get paralyzed. Okay, nice, that's actually really good damage. That's really good. Mind Essence, nice. I like that. Okay. Actually, no, okay, so maybe it's not Watcher. I'm gonna click Primal / Heal. Could click the Slapdown again. If they swap out, I get rid of another item. Probably should have just done that, but we get to like do some damage. Actually, it's Poison Essence. Oh, not Poisonous. Toxicob, right? No, is it no, I think it's Toxicob in this game, I think? I don't remember, it's been a while. I don't really know what to go into against the Metronet. I guess Garapantis is like alright. I have Volclo if it gets weakened enough, so just gonna click I honestly really want to click Slapdown. Oh no, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I know you're gonna spam me in the comments. Poison Barbs. How did I forget about that already? I don't know. Pyrokinesis. Okay, interesting. Probably should just click Darksters there, but whatever, man. Let's go into Odasho here. I don't think Sap Plant works against Metronet, which is really unfortunate, but that's fine. As long as he hasn't got anything to barter me with, because that would suck really badly. So here, I want to just go for the Pestilence to try and trap them in. Let's just hope. Deja Vu. You can't really Deja Vu when like, I haven't used a move yet. You gotta let me use a move first. Also, that actually did quite a bit of damage. Nice one, Odasho. I like it, man. Okay, now if you Deja Vu me, you're gonna die anyway, man. So yeah. Oh, actually no. Pestilence doesn't damage it like Sap Plant, but I mean still, I think it still traps them in. It just doesn't damage them, which is fine. Pyrokinesis. I mean. I hate getting critical hitted, but on Odasho, honestly, it kind of works. I mean, it works against them. I can't be mad. Anyway, Metronet is down. Metronet is down. Avitrust is out now, which we are just going to go straight into the Meditoad, because we resist air and electric, so that's fine. Even though like we're a ranged tank, we can tank Avitrust, unless it starts sharpening like mad. Ah, well, that still kind of hurt a little bit. Okay, well, I only have one move, so no point in really thinking about it. Their Meditoad can't swap in. Avitrust doesn't really want to stay in. Does he even have anything to, tank this? Meditoad, I mean, yeah. Honestly, I think after this battle, I'm gonna try and see. I'm gonna try and see if someone can click Cycle Slap with Meditoad on my Odasho just to see if it Return Sender works. It should. So if you're running like if it does work, if you're running this Specialization Meditoad, it should tank it and do absolutely massive damage back. I'm just gonna click Cycle Slap here. Probably shouldn't stay in because I do need this for the Avatros, but I mean, hey, I'll take it. Also, Teteb, does he have... Oh, did I get... I got flinched. I should have swapped out. That kind of sucks. We'll go into the Garbantis then. Yeah, I should have swapped out, but I don't really have that many things to swap into, unfortunately. Bushwhack again, that's fine. Garbantis is just really good to not lose. Also, I think I went into Meditoad there, so I think Meditoad is down as well, right? Okay, it is. Should I just click a burrow so I'm not like I don't get completely destroyed, or I think I just click Battering Ram. No point really clicking Clay Slap. I just want damage really now. Yep, okay, that's good. Poison should take it out in like what, just 2 turns? Hopefully. I think I can tank one of those. Never mind. I can't tank 2 of those, unfortunately. Okay then. Yeah, it goes down this next one. So I guess we'll just go into Volcaloa. If they bring out the Avatros, we can stay in, because we should outspeed it until it gets a rev up. So we'll just go for the we probably should just go for the Coconut Bomb, because if I miss with Savage Greed and I get KO'd because of it, that's going to really suck. Like, really suck. Coconut Bomb doesn't miss, right? I just need to double check, okay? I need to double check. Also, I don't know what's level 100 battles. He sent it to me, okay? And it is a competitive battle. Okay, yeah, I don't want to miss, so I'm clicking Coconut Bomb. I don't want to miss, please. Okay, haha, got your Tatab, get out of here. Okay, Avatros, come on, have another range attacker, man. So yeah, unfortunately, I literally said for the Metronet, you can't stop plant. I mean, you can stop plant it, although because it doesn't do any damage. I mean, it's kind of a waste. It's kind of immune to it. Actually, hey, there's a range attacker. Probably gonna click what, water move on Volcaloa. I'm gonna go into Odasho, because I think I can tank. I actually could click Solid Drain, which will actually be better for me. I'm gonna try and swap into Odasho. Hopefully, we can hopefully use this Frost Beam and it doesn't KO me, maybe. Defensive priority, nice. So, yeah, gonna be interesting, but at least he has another range attacker. Come on. Solid Drain, I resist that. Nice. Does a lot of damage, though. Come on. Just hit me, man. Just hit me. I want to click Sap Plant so bad, but I want to do damage. Hit me. So, like I said, I literally said I can't really Sap Plant it, and I proceed to Pestilence it, forgetting Pestilence doesn't damage either. So at least it does. At least it's quite effective, right? Okay, it swaps out. That's fine. I should have gone for the Sap Plant. I wanted to go for the Sap Plant, but if he went for Frost Beam there, if he had it, I don't know if I can tank 2 of them at this health. So I guess if I hit the Sap Plant, I might have been able to. But yeah, I don't really know about that one. I'm gonna have to like sacrifice the Volclo here. I think I can get away with going to the Meditoad, but only like once, so I'd rather like bring it in as a revenge killer. Also, I get to hit, also nice damage. I get to hit Cephalots hard anyway, so if it does decide to attack my Odasho, I get to like at least do massive damage. So yeah, anyway, going to the Meditoad, I think what I'm actually going to do then is, they're most likely going to go into their Cephalops here. I'm just going to click Cycle Slap here, because we have got some melee defense. It's not like, I mean, it's like very close to our range defense, so we might live a nosedive, maybe. He actually stays in, which is actually kind of weird. I'll take it. I think he probably thinks I have electric moves. I just don't. I just never have them on my Meditoad. I like this Meditoad, okay? I like it. This is fine, okay? You just click Cycle Slap, and then it's a 1v1 between Cephalops and Odasho. Frost Beam, that's fine. Hopefully he clicks that against me, and hopefully he doesn't one-shot me. The only issue was, I needed to do like, maybe like 150 of my health, so I potentially could one-shot the Cephalops. Okay, actually no, if this has 300 health, this probably has like, what, almost 500 health? Probably, yeah, this almost has almost 500 health, so I kind of need to do like almost all of my health and just like maybe leaving like 5 health, and even then I might not if I don't one-shot it, I kind of lose, but hey, we're gonna hit it as fast as possible. Also, you don't have to worry that it's resistance, because it doesn't care about like the type chart. Return Sender is just like, oh, if you get hit for 50 damage, you'll deal back 100 damage set. If you get hit for 100 damage, you deal 200 damage back when you click Return Sender. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for the Return Sender. I think we gotta like full send it. Sap Plant would be nice, but I am gonna get hit pretty hard, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Frost Beam, come on. I need to do like 198, honestly. Or actually, if I Sap Planted, I could have actually lived. That's good damage though. Unfortunately, I think that is game, unless he gets like a really low damage roll. Probably should have calced it, but I don't really like calcing in videos, it just takes too much time really. Just gonna Return Sender again. And we'll see, this is it, Frost Beam. I think we do die, but that was really close. I will gladly take it. Yeah, unfortunately. Could have gone for the Sap Plant there, we would have actually lived it. Who would have knew? Although I don't really know if it was worth it, to be honest, but I get like one more turn out of Sap Plant and poison damage, so there we are. But there is Odasho. I'm going to hop into another battle, try against, and hopefully find a Strasaur and a Meto, because I want to see what it does against low, so I'll be back in a second now. Okay then, so I got someone to help me out. Okay, I got 6 Cursed over here, I think it's like Cursed. I wanted to see first, does Psycho Slap apply to Return to Sender? Because if it does, you can technically beat a Meditoad then, because I mean what? It could slap down you, so I wouldn't really recommend it. So I'm gonna click Return Sender. I am curious to see how this goes. That does a lot of damage. Oh, it actually fails. That's so unfortunate. No! No! That's so unfortunate. Dang it, man. I thought that would have worked. That's really unfortunate. Because if you could, that's big boy damage. That's big boy damage. Anyway, that's fine. I'm gonna try and find a Strasaur though now. Okay, he actually has a Strasaur as well, so he's gonna help me out again. Hopefully, he is actually PvP trained. I just told him, hey, this 1v1 me, but you can do whatever you want in this specific 1v1. He only brought one Loomian. I just filled out my team. So basically, for Odasho, it can beat Strasaur, but you have to be careful. Like, you could just spam Return Sender when they hit you, but then they can heal. Most of the time, you want to click Pestilence, like trap them in. You can Sap Plant to get more health back. I'm just going to click Sap Plant because it is a 1v1, but you most likely want to click Pestilence probably first to trap them in so they can't swap out. Because if you Sap Plant and then they swap out, you just wasted a Sap Plant, unfortunately. So, got to be like very careful of your energy. Because once I've done that now, if I start spamming Return Sender, they can just perch. So, and also, if they have Metal Shriek, they can Metal Shriek you, so they just do massive damage and just potentially KO you before you even get to Return Sender. Now we're going to click Provoke, so now they can only attack us, and then that means they can't heal us. They can't heal. If they had Metal Shriek, they can Metal Shriek. Really nice. And now, oh, that Airblade actually did a lot of damage, not going to lie, but Strasaur is so fat, like so much health, like we get a lot of health back. So now they can keep clicking Return Sender. He has to hit me now here anyway. I mean, like I said, I didn't trap him with Pestilence, but we'll say I trapped him in. And look at that damage, man. Look at that damage. So Odasho can beat a Strasaur 1v1, which actually is really cool. Who would have guessed a bug type, a bug type beat Strasaur? Bruh. I mean, even pro player can't do that, man. Even pro player can't do that. So yeah, but there's Odasho. Honestly, really cool. Also, thanks Sixers for helping with that, because I wanted to test it. But yeah, there's Odasho. It's a pretty freaking sweet Loomian, and honestly, it was kind of an accident on how it ended up being like pretty darn good. I mean, I wanted to make it usable, but like I said, I kind of had to rush its evolution life, like stats and stuff. But turned out to be pretty darn good. It has so much utility. Turned out pretty well. I'll gladly take it, man. But anyway, gonna leave off here. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm hoping to get a your snack video out soon. If I want to try and like double upload, so if I end up getting a fan club that I can actually use for your snack today, I'll try and double upload. But because the event is going to end soon, I want to try and get it out as quickly as I can, so you have like a chance to try and hunt for your own. But because it's like so difficult to get this very specific one I want, I mean, I would rather just like upload as quick as possible, and hopefully like people can go get one themselves. So we'll see. But anyway, gonna leave off here. I'll see you guys next time.